Hey guys, okay, quick video for my GAA players out there. Someone asked me during the week on Snapchat, will running up hills make me faster for GAA? So I'm going to do a full video on this because this is basically my background. This is what I did at 13, 14, 15, 16 before I joined the gym. I used to run up hills thinking that it was going to make me faster for GAA. So I'm going to do a full video and an expansion on it. Technically, you may feel like you're faster by running up hills. What happens is when you're running up hills, particularly at a high incline and a heavy incline, is you're going to build up your muscular endurance. You're going to build up and tear those fibers down so that you're going to actually have more endurance in your legs. So what can happen is when you're actually on the pitch and towards the last 5, 10, 15 minutes of games when people are tiring, you have more muscular endurance in your legs, so you feel faster, so that because you're not tiring as much. Running up hills can do that. Again, it's not dissimilar to doing sled pushes or mountains of squats and high volume training. It's not completely dissimilar. It's not going to make you directly faster though, even though you may appear faster towards the end of games because of the muscular endurance in your legs. What's going to make you faster is doing a training program that focuses on getting your glutes to fire while simultaneously keeping your hip flexors loose so that those glutes can fire faster. What happens with a lot of GAA players that need to build up their speed is their glutes aren't firing fast enough. And what happens, that muscle, that whole region of your body is where all your takeoff speed comes from. Because as your glutes fire, that's your sprint. So if you have those muscle memory where your glutes know how to fire and you've been doing it in 3, 4 gym sessions every week, and you go onto the pitch and that muscle's so used to firing, you're going to take off quicker. So it's going to make you faster. Using a combination of the two will probably work incredibly well, assuming that it's strategically planned, and doing the muscular endurance on the hills and then doing glute firing movements like your barbell box squats or pre-warming with some form of bands that's going to get glutes firing, and then keeping your hip flexors loose with dynamic and static stretches, things that make sure that that region doesn't tighten up so that your hip flexors too tight and it can pull away from your glutes, which means that it won't fire as fast when you're on the pitch. So the number one thing for getting faster is getting your glutes to fire by keeping your hip flexors loose and getting them used to firing in the gym. That's why it's so important, and it's very, very hard to mimic on the pitch. On the pitch, it's all your skill work. The gym is not going to put a ball over the bar. It's not going to win you a tackle. You know, it's not going to get you faster in terms of, the gym's not going to make you any better at fist passing or skill work that needs to be done in the game. That's all on the pitch. However, the gym can make you faster, it can make you stronger, it can make you jump higher, it can build your aerobic capacity so that you're fitter in games, and it can do all of these things that gives you a marginal gain and gives you an edge over the person you're marking or over the team you're playing. So it's when you put the two together, and the top athletes, the top intercounty players that I work with, the top senior players that I work with, the top players I work with full stop, and on most levels have a combination of both. They have the gym program that's based around making them stronger, making them able to break through tackles, making them able to get their glutes to fire so they're faster and taking off and they're able to jump higher, but they're combining it with the pitch skills so that they're able to put the ball over the bar. They're able to, if you're a hurler, you're able to put the ball over the bar into the back of the net, whatever it is, your sport, you're combining and merging the two. Running up hills isn't necessarily going to make you faster, even though you may feel it towards the end of games because of muscular endurance. It's actually getting your glutes to fire and building your training program around that. That's going to be absolutely crucial and absolutely key to getting faster. As I said, in my GA Lean Body program, I build that muscular endurance through other exercises so that people that don't have access to a hill build it in other ways through box jumps, kettlebell swings, different bodyweight movements that will mimic that muscular endurance. But you can definitely combine the two. Barbell box squats, sumo deadlifts, things like that get your glutes to fire, and then combine it with hill sprints could work incredibly well by getting you faster and building muscular endurance. But just doing hill sprints alone isn't going to make you any faster technically from a physiological point of view, even though you may feel fitter and you have more muscular endurance so you feel faster, but technically from a physiological point of view you're not really going to be faster. So hopefully that video makes sense, and hopefully all of that will support you moving forward and anybody else who's in a similar position. So if you have any friends or any GA players, hurlers, footballers, ladies footballers, camogie players below, tag them below and hopefully that'll help, and anybody else that may find this video beneficial. So if you're on Facebook, I'll be replying to comments in the next 24 hours. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.